Hey, collective, welcome to Ignite Your Soul Merging Two Worlds. And today I'm back at the park. I love it doing it this way. Well, I'm going to wipe my screen. We're cutting grass, so shit's flying everywhere. Um, but so glad to be here again. This is going to be the left off video of yesterday about life, death, and our karmic, well, not karmic, it can be, but contracts here in the physical. So um, we talked about death and different versions and perceptions, and we left off there. I was getting ready to talk about life, but my battery died, so my apologies for that. Um, I'm going to center. Take a deep breath. Such a beautiful day. It did sprinkle a little bit, so I waited to get on live to share. Um, so, as you all know, I'm a master intuitive psychic medium, energy healer, um, and I use my own heart center because I've done so much work on myself, which is my shadow self. So, I think that's what Source wants me to talk about today. Um, is I'll be right back. Hold on. I had something. Okay, I'm back. Water. I know the earth, air, um, love, light, and ether. I'm a water sign, so I like to ground with water. So I'm going to call in your team in spirit, my team in spirit, source, God, Holy Spirit, whatever it is to you and for you. It comes through you. You just know. All right. So any information that I allow into my crown chakra is of the divine unconditional love and light. Okay. So this again, part two, got grass all over, um, video. Um, so death. Okay. So if you exist here in the physical world, you matter. All right. I want you to know you matter. And whatever you've gone through, your trials, tribulations, whatever you want to call it, um, were a gift. And they were there and they were built to make you stronger as you walk through human existence. Yeah, that's it. Isn't that cool? Um, so it has been my experience and my expertise with relationships because of being chosen to carry the inner light at a very young age, not knowing that I was doing so, however, going through the experience right along with you. Um, so in relationships, my light is so bright, I attracted narcissistic energy. You might know what that is. Uh, if not, narcissistic energy is someone that just does not know. They just do not know or perceive life in a divine perception. Okay. Nor do they choose to at that point. Somebody just pulled up. Um, However, they are not to blame. They will get there. So I thought about why do I do what I do? And I talk about death and I talk about life and I talk about contracts because it has been my own experience. And I don't know who this is for. It's just a collective video always, no gender base. But it's been my experience that as a feminine energy, well, I don't even want to get into the energy yet, just a feminine, okay, a woman on the outside, I was unaware that I also carried my own masculine energy. And for until I was 42 years old is when I had the big bang, the big spiritual enlightenment, um, where I was deceiving myself and I was living a lie. I was living in a reality that was not my truth. Um, Now I see that with my eyes open and with my eyes closed. When I look around the world, yes, it can look like a horrible place. Excuse me. Um, However, we are the creators of our own reality. And you're either doing that unconsciously or through your subconscious memories um, of everything that you experienced that was just heartbreaking. Okay. When I say heartbreaking, I mean where you felt the victim. You felt like a victim of something or someone or some place. All right. You were living a lie. You were never really a victim. What if everything that God created, divine perspective, remember, was perfect? What if it was in perfect alignment with your truth, collective? Like it was for mine. Okay. Um, but like I said, I didn't know that. I was unaware. And that's all you are. You're not asleep, you're just unaware. And I'm here to share my story of enlightenment and how I called back in my own soul from the darkness. And when I say darkness, this is like most people would consider your own hell here on earth, um, as your physical experience. And I only had that there because I was unaware of the soul's power and of your own mind's power. Mine, mine alone. So for a lot of years, I was on disability and I was labeled bipolar. Um, you either high, low, or in between, right? It's kind of like heaven, earth, and the underworld. Okay, so you have a part of your soul's essence in the underworld. This is the most beautiful darkness, okay, of all your subconscious memories. They're gifts, they're just simple experiments here as a human, um, as a soul. So, again, with the contracts, so God made light, God made darkness. He also made that within you. Okay. So it goes back to Adam and Eve. Like when Eve was deceived and ate the apple, right? It was first to be experienced the darkness. Okay. So we all went through the trial and error, just like Jesus did. Okay. And Jesus is my greatest teacher, bro. So, um, yeah. So because of that, And consciously, we all created an image of Adam and Eve by the biblical Bible, um, which helped manifest and change the story. Just like we go through changes every single day of our life, some willingly, some unwilling. And the ones that are unwilling, that you will not change, that you know you have to, and you still refuse to change it, divine steps in, okay? That meaning your soul essence that has always been there. You were just completely unaware of its power and its protection, okay? So, um, stepping up and being able to look and dig deep within yourself to bring this new divine perspective of everything that you ever experienced was a gift. Challenging or not challenging. The divine has never left your side. He has always walked beside you. Just like in the footstep prayer, where you can see one foot, I think it's one footprint, right, of one person. And that was because Jesus was carrying you. Okay, that's why you only see one footprint. But we're only here to mark our own legacy, just like Jesus did. Okay, we're not to remember only the crucifixion. However, we're supposed to remember what he taught. He taught unconditional love of the divine, trust, integrity, grace, right? He taught that. And that's what we're supposed to take into ourselves and say, you know, where can I be better? Where can I be better? Where can I do better for myself first? Like maybe you want to do better for your children, better for your loved ones. You want to build a legacy. You don't know what that is. It's whatever you love to do and your heart's desire. Okay, that's what ignited in me. I had no idea what I even liked or disliked. And then Jesus like, hey, it ain't about what you like and dislike. It's what is your preference? What is your preference? Okay? But it's okay if you're there right now, he's saying. It's okay if you're there right now. No worries. You'll get there. You'll get there like I did, and whatever percentage is there now. It's getting higher. But I feel it's important to talk about this beautiful darkness that's inside you. And there's a way that you can use it to your benefit, okay? Just like I do. And that is, there's a bug flying around. Just don't pay no attention to it. Um, the benefit of all your pain and your suffering have become this heavy load that you can release and share with the world, because there's someone out there that needs to know what you've been through. Okay? There's someone that needs to know it. And it could totally empower, inspire, uplift, and bring more love deliberately into your life by making these choices. I was not always this compassionate, this loving, this kind, this caring, in a sense, but I grew up with narcissistic parents, and one of my parents had a mental illness. Again, unaware. You don't even know your own parents until you know yourself. Okay? And we blame them. We judge them, we blame them, we leave them. That's not what the divine perspective is. The divine perspective is show up anyway, love them anyway. Okay, it's not their fault. Like in the time and era that they grew up in, I mean, in society, there's so many things to include in that. Um, the same with me and narcissistic energies that I learned, like how um, there would be a conflict in my relationship and I would have to have the last word or I'd have to have complete control of the situation. That's a narcissistic energy that you do not have to have anymore. There is a way to just embrace with full divine acceptance, Dan Fly, that my guide said they'll do anything to make me smile. Because it's rough. It's rough as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Even being a deliberate creator does not mean that I don't go through my own days, where I want to give up or I just want to just surrender everything and leave because my soul knows where its true home is. And that's with the source. But I'm not going to surrender. I'm not going to cave in. I'm not going to give up. I love my life. And I can look back at my past that I so graciously experienced. Maybe not so graciously. Lessons learned, right? Lessons learned. Get out of the loop. And here's another thing that I need to talk about when it comes to death. Like I was stating earlier, if you're here, you matter. You're part of the divine plan. Okay, you're part of it. Whatever you're going through is not in vain. And there's a great reward while you're still here in the physical if you heed the call. Now, when I say if, you have a choice, you have free will. All right, you could say yes right now, and everything will change. Your whole perspective. Every day, you will gain a new perspective because you will be guided by your own spirit, the Holy Spirit. And when the Holy Spirit comes to you, like He did me, you've been chosen. All right. You said yes. You care about how you feel. You care about how other people feel after you. Okay. They're important, but they're not as important as you because you singly, individually, it's because they're cutting the grass, have a mission, a purpose, a passion. You have gifts, talents, abilities that the Holy Spirit is going to put upon you. Okay. They say, there's a saying that what Jesus has done for us, when the Holy Spirit is upon you, you will do greater than He. Well, that's our time. That's our time to wake the fuck up. Wake up and say, what? What? I'm aware. I'm aware. I want to be more aware and get excited and be enthused. And oh, you're going to be so impressed. It's not a happenstance. It's not a coincidence. And it's not an accident that you're here. You have a beautiful darkness. You have a beautiful light being. And these are aspects that you get to share. Okay? You get to share and build something for yourself because working hard is not paying off anymore is it is the gift within your own heart that the divine planted for you through all your trial and error and many deaths and rebirths, um, death of the old habitual way of thinking, feeling, and reacting, mainly mind, body, spirit. It's like open up, let it in. um, I have the blueprint to your happiness. If you want it, just say yes. Just say yes. um, so you were waiting in line, and this is, if you don't believe in incarnation or the underworld or whatever, that's your gig, man. But I know my mission, and my blueprint is to share my own experience. I've seen my past lives with current partners in this life, and I was here to rewind and see the past life so I can recreate it and react differently and have different results, because they were not the greatest results, all right, in the past life. Um, so, yeah, if you are someone who feels sympathy for someone else, you might want to take a step back and allow that person to have the experience that they're having and empathize. Be empathetic, you know. Did I say that right? um, don't have sympathy, okay? Because whatever they're going through right now is beautiful creation. They're either going to get out or they're not. But the underworld aspect of yourself, this beautiful darkness that awaits your union with your light, with your divinity, with your sovereignness energy, okay? That's what I did. I brought all that pain, suffering, and I said, what is the why? People say, don't test God, don't do that. I said, fuck that. I'm breaking all the rules. I am asking God right now, why in the hell would anybody want this? And he told me. He told me the hard way. But it was meant for me to experience so that I can open up my heart to him, to the Holy Spirit, whatever it is to you, collective, and change my life, change my thoughts, change the way I react at things. And it has changed. It has changed. I have a beautiful life. I deliberately manifest everything I want. And I trust divine timing, right? I leap. I had so much fear to make these videos. You have no freaking idea. But we have a relationship with everything because of Source, right? If you are here, Source wanted you to experience everything on this planet. But it was your choice how to experience it, is the thing. You can experience it afraid. You can go through all the emotions: fear, anxiety, stress, anger, love, unconditional love, right? This is where we don't disconnect ourselves from each other collectively or our source, right? You put conditions on love, what do you think? It's about you. Put the finger back at you. You judge yourself, you're bound to judge someone else because you don't know better. Or you do and you just don't give a shit. That's not the intention you want to have anymore. So now I want to talk about addictions and drugs and ugh, bugs. Ugh, that I hate. That is an emotion I fucking hate. All right. So I was too addicted to drugs, and I had to ask why. I was like, why? I too abandoned my children. I know why. All right. I know why. I didn't want to face the reality in front of me. But when I decided to face it, that beautiful darkness, I said, okay, I can do this. I can make a change. You got it, Amy. You got it. Do it. And not, well, at first I thought, well, what about others? I got to make sure they're okay with this. Well, no, you don't even have to seek anybody else's approval. When you do not condition yourself, you are limitless. All right? Limitless. Um, ugh. Hope one didn't fly out my nose. That would be. Anyways, so yeah, you got this beautiful darkness in the underworld, and then you're walking the middle path here, either deliberately or unconsciously, or through your subconscious. Um, I don't even want to call them wounds because they're a gift. All right. Even Jesus's wounds, the spikes in his hands and his feet, and the spikes in his head, they're gifts. Right? He suffered. He suffered for us. And I would do everything all over again. That's how grateful I am to God for letting me suffer and learn and grow physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Now I have my own soul power, my own soul essence. Unless I decide one day, hey, yeah, you can have my power. Then I'm screwed all over again. So you can unconsciously or deliberately or subconsciously, through all your experiences, allow someone to speak over you, to speak over your life, and they also too have the power. They're just unaware. The universe, God, is neutral. It's completely neutral. So what you think has to manifest. Your belief, your truth that you make right now, and decide for yourself today has to manifest. Pay attention. Become an observer. Become really aware of everything, everyone, every place around you without judgment. Wake up today and say, just for today, I let go of judging myself or others. Just for today, I will burn a candle to ask God for more peace to fill the earth. But remember, when you ask for peace, there has to be some other balance, the opposite. Um, but when we do it with an intent of the mission to fulfill what we came to experience as a soul first, allowing yourself, your mind, your body, and your soul to merge without the arrogance, without deliberately trying to hurt or steal or drain the life out of somebody else because you can't face what you created. It's okay to share, but be careful what you share. Okay? Get really raw and real with yourself today, collective, because this message was channeled. I had no intentions of, I was just going to do a part 2. I guess that's what God said. God said part 2. This is it. It's time to stand up for yourself. Be yourself. Trust yourself. Love yourself. Quit judging yourself. What if? Think, what if? I wonder, is she real? Is she talking the truth? Am I really living a lie? I'm that powerful? You are. I know it. And I love knowing it. I would never change my life, my past life, anything. I'm so blessed to have ignited the violet flame of transmutation. All right. Transmute all the darkness into the light and be my true, authentic, graceful self. Okay. No accidents, no happenstance, no coincidence. Death is real, but it's your choice of how you die. Care about how you feel, not how you look. You look great. You're wonderful. Wear makeup, don't wear makeup. Dress how you want. Be yourself. Don't follow them. Don't follow the trend. I mean, yeah, try new things, but if it don't work, you're gonna know. Dust all over. They finally laugh. Bye bye. um, so yeah, love being me. I do. I have a new rule for myself, um, to be open, to be bold, to be brave, and be myself, be true to myself and what I feel. Ugh, I hate bugs. I never really loved camping. Never did. I didn't even allow myself to feel the world around me. Bugs, what? Fear? Animals out there that'll kill me and eat me? Yeah, that's the ego, um, part of your soul that God gave you that is naturally there to protect you, and give you discernment, great discernment. But you also have it, um, have that great discernment already within you. Everything that you need in life is already manifest inside you, is what I'm trying to say. The perfect death, right? Everything's perfect. The world's on its perfect access. Why can't we just see that and manifest that as a collective instead of, oh my God, I hate winter. Oh, and the ice age, man, whatever. I don't even know shit about that. But why don't we just wonder, what if everything is in perfect condition right now? Like the little sprinkle Gaia needed it, right? She needed to get a little rain today or sun, right? Every day the sun is shining, even behind the clouds. Every night the moon is shining light, okay, behind the clouds. It just is. Them are the things you cannot change, but you can know the difference. I work personally, and I love this. I work personally with the Holy Spirit and Jesus Christ and Father, Mother, God. Okay. I used to go down the line like trying to Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel. Blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute. I attract to me the teacher that I need in spirit almost spontaneously by my intention, my thoughts, my feelings, and how I want to approach the day. Right? So, long time ago, I realized that there was energies and entities that were attached that knew that I was a chosen one, and I was here to channel Source God's message. I don't know, it's going to be one damn message. I don't know, it's going to be a million messages. But I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep showing up, knocking at your laptop, your iPhone, whatever it is, your iPad. I don't care. I'm going to keep showing up because that's my mission. I care about how I feel. And I am you. We're made from the same source, the same energy. We don't have the same beliefs, right? We don't have the same intentions for our lives. But I was, however, trained through this trial and error, the trauma, the guilt, the grief, to be here for you, collective. So, and I still go through it, just not as much. My life's a lot easier. I'm so free. So plan big, make it happen. Plan something for yourself. Just sit with yourself and say, what if she's right? But hey, I'm going to tell you, I'm not right or wrong either. It's not black or white. It's how you want it to be. So you choose. You choose your fate. You choose your death. You choose the way your life is. Yeah. So I feel good about this video. Thank you to my team in spirit and your team in spirit for bringing you here. Remember, it's timeless. Okay. And after this, I'm going to do a pick a card to go along with the day. Might match the message, might not. Might be something somebody else needs to hear. And that's how it works. Being an master intuitive, I just intuit the energy that I feel around me. I honor my own energy. And I honor my own inner strength. Because I'll tell you what, them karmics and narcissistic energies, because of my light, they were meant to destroy me. And look at me now. Ha! In your face. No, really though, seriously. They were meant to fucking destroy me. They almost did. They almost succeeded until I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I got too much to live for. I got 5 beautiful children. I didn't have them all the time. I just recently came into contact with one of my children that hasn't been there in years, and I manifested that. That was one of my gifts from God for changing, for being a light. Jesus was the light of the world. You're the light of the world. It's not lacking. You're not lacking anything. You're here to ask for what you want and receive it. You just got to line up your energy with it. That's my job. You don't have to fix shit in the physical. If it looks like shit, come see me. I'm going to solve all your problems. But you're going to pay me. That's the gift. When the Holy Spirit comes upon you, you will turn your life around. You will use your mastery, let's say, everything that you've mastered. And I didn't just master just this life. I mastered past lives to be greater, to do greater things, to carry on Jesus's legacy. Unconditional love. And I feel my energy getting pulled back. This has to be the best damn day ever, collective. Make it your best. Celebrate your life. Radically accept where you are right now so you can become aware of what you don't want. If it's a person, a place, a thing. Maybe you got too many of somebody else's ideas and it's just fucking everything up for you. You know, I was there too. when I started doing tarot, holy shit, bro. I like literally got addicted. All right. And it was in me the whole time. But you can't watch tarot and try to repeat and be someone that you're not. Damn it. They heard me. See? Thoughts, bugs. They're going to come at me 100 miles an hour. You have to be yourself. You have to be your creative, intuitive, mastered self. And you'll get there. Mastery is not something that happens overnight. It is a fucking lifetime. Many lifetimes in my case. So 4 on the clock. I am going to say peace, love, and light. And make your choice. All right? Bye for now.